Hello, dear friends. How are you? I'm Fotini. I'm talking to you from Athens, Greece. I'm a self-knowledge consultant, esoteric astrologer. I am an activator of higher consciousness, an artist, and I'm carrying the energies of the High Priestess. And my channel, Holistic Healing, is about sharing the new teachings about the new era, the era of Aquarius, the new embodiment of our unique race, and how we are going to work with the new energies, first adjusting our physical bodies and then integrating the higher energies. Today, this video is about many things, but in the center there is one, and I have done 2 other videos about that. We are having, as I'm speaking, today, tomorrow, and till the end of the week, Venus conjuncting Chiron in Aries. It's a very important astrological aspect. What is Chiron? I am Greek, at least in this lifetime. I was born in Greece. Chiron is what we call in astrology the wounded healer. It was the teacher of heroes, of Achilles, of Hercules, and he was the son of Apollo, who fell in love with an immortal woman. And so Zeus asked from him to choose, and he has chosen to stay in his immortal form because he was in love. But then he became the teacher. The wound that Chiron as an asteroid symbolizes is the unification, and it is, if you see the half horse, half man form of Chiron, the unification of the unconscious part of us, which is the lower chakra, and the conscious part of us, which is the upper chakra. And they are both united in the solar plexus. I'm doing this video because we have entered in the year of the horse. And the horse is the representation of Chiron. It's the unconscious part of us. But when we are coming in our second coming, and I was born in the year of fire horse, at the end of the year of the fire horse, I was born in the 2nd of February 1967, and the fire horse was till the 8th of February that year, 1965, and now I am coming in my second coming in the year of the fire horse. And all this teaching came after making the subconscious conscious. The subconscious part of us, the 3 lower chakras, are coming through the ancestral line of our father and mother. It can be our whole lives, or saying that more correctly, many, many lifetimes, till we are awakening to the higher part of us, into our higher chakras, and start purifying our lower chakras. This is a very intense procedure, and it entails many deaths. I went through that the last 25 years, which was my path, because that was the purpose of this lifetime for my soul. This isn't true for everyone, of course. The point was, because my soul wanted to realize itself and be enlightened into what it truly means to live a fully conscious life, had to be reborn, but this time not through karma. I had my Saturn return last year, in the year of the snake, and go through the birth canal. Right now, humanity en masse is going through the same. It is rebirthing itself, going through the womb of the matrix, matter, mother, same origin from the Latin word matter. And in order to awaken to the reality of who we truly are, that is exactly the mother wound. And what is the mother wound? The mother wound is to allow yourself to go through the womb. But in the womb is where creation happens. And where you meet, in the dark place of the womb, all the traumas that are carried through the ancestral lines and either relieve them through feeling. Jupiter is in Cancer right now, and it's all about feeling. Relieving all the emotions that are stored in your mother wombs, because at that stage where you were an embryo, there wasn't any separation between what you are feeling and what your mother feeling. In fact, all that you were feeling, it wasn't yours. You were the golden child. You were the Christ child. You came into this world innocent, yet you attained karma because you went through a certain ancestral line. For whatever reason, we are not going to go to that. So, what is Chiron conjuncting in Aries, which is the head, with Venus in Aries, is getting your head out of the womb, because the head is the first that sees the matrix, okay? Getting out of the old programming that you have stored in your head and entering into the new era. But there is a big but here. Humanity is not ready to go through the womb yet, because this is an individual decision for each and every one of you, because this demands accepting that you are going to die to the old and be reborn into a new template. And that means that you have to see in the dark, to feel all the feelings that you don't want to see. To be totally 100% aware of what humanity truly is. The lower aspect of humanity, which the story is stored in the lower chakra, especially right now in the root chakra, the exit to the physical world. And decide to stabilize yourself. This is an evolutionary step. The wound of Chiron is exactly that. It's going from the more immortal place, soul, the God aspect of us, into the mortal aspect, through the womb. Why? Because of love. We wanted to be incarnated in this planet. This planet is not a planet of love because it's ruled by Saturn, yet only in this planet we experienced love, aeons before. And that was the remembrance within us of the Garden of Eden, that we are searching so desperately to relieve. And these are the upper chakras, and especially the heart. What is happening right now as an evolutionary process in humanity is moving from the age of Pisces, which has already ended, into the age of Aquarius. This is the rebirth of humanity in a totally different axis. Aquarius is the higher mind, is the ether, is the multidimensional aspect. We are not earthlings. We came from many multiverses and universes. We are starseeds. We are Elohim, some of us, and some others starseeds. But we came into this plane of existence, which we call Earth, and we found love, Leo, the heart, the beast in the tarot. We found the sun, the physical sun, represented by the sign of Leo, the ruler of Leo. And this is the axis of the Aquarian age. And getting out of the deep ocean of Neptune, ruler of Pisces, into the light of Leo, and having the perspective of the Uranian side of Aquarius, Uranus, the ruler of Aquarius, moving into Gemini the next month. But let's stay with Chiron and Venus, this auspicious aspect. Whenever a very significant aspect in astrology occurs, we have an opportunity to enter the gate of this opportunity and truly see the drama for what it is. It is an opportunity to enter to a state of consciousness so that you can be able to deal with it and be free from it. And it's not a coincidence that today in Greece we are celebrating, it is our national feast of liberation from 400 years of tyranny under the Turks. But also it's the Annunciation Day of beloved Mother Mary receiving the harmonious message from Archangel Gabriel that Yeshua was coming. And that is the message of a new life, a new love is coming. And this is the second coming for each and every one of you, that you can be reborn in love and free yourself from your ancestral line. Because no matter what sort of relationship you had with your mother, because of course not all of us we had a bad relationship, yet it is not you. It's not your real self. And by becoming to your real self, which is your soul and your monad, you cannot actualize yourself. You cannot live your full potential. That's why I talked about in another video on the channel about the bifurcation of the timelines that is here now. The choice to be who you are. And that doesn't mean that you will become, I don't know, a new Picasso or the new CEO of, I don't know. No, it's more subtle. It's more genuine. It's being your authentic self. But you don't know your authentic self because you either wanted to not be like your mother or to be like your mother. Either way, these are extremes. And the right path is the golden path, the Buddhic path in the center. Because the Christ child, your soul, is your wisdom, is your golden path. And that's why in the Ray chart that I offer, you can find my offerings in the community board. I describe all of them there. When I give the Ray chart, the ray that you have as soul holds the key of your actualization. And that is to allow your higher mind, which is Venus, to shine the light upon your path, so that you can consciously walk upon it as a teacher who has already united the lower chakra and the soul, the human and the divine. That's the way. Connecting the human and divine. Chiron didn't forget where he was coming from, and that was his teaching to the heroes, to Hercules, to Achilles, so that they don't forget who they are and perform the life that they are meant to experience. And the same goes for each and every one of us, that we don't forget who we are and what we are here to experience. And many in my session believe that, oh, I have to become important, successful. You are going to decide that. Maybe your life experience will be a beautiful, true love. Maybe your life's experience will be to experience maternity. Maybe your life's experience would be to create something beautiful and useful for humanity. Who knows? Only you. But unless you step into this path, the golden path, the path of your soul, you are either serving your mother's dream, your father's dream, your society's dream. You haven't exited the womb. And that's why I'm doing this video this day. As this aspect is forming. And I have created a holistic program for that, which is the Way of the Rose, the Way of Love, with many codes, activations, your raise, personal session, all in one program, so that you take the tool, prepare yourself, and walk your path into the new era. I'm working with this program since 2019. It was under the guidance of Mary Magdalene and Mother Mary and other Ascended Master, and my multidimensional aspect. And right now, after 7 years, it's a full 7 years, 7 chakras, a full integrated program that is here to support whoever chooses this new path. I know for a fact that not everyone will be ready in this lifetime to take this decision. I know that because I went through many challenges, and up to a point I wasn't accepting what my soul has chosen for this incarnation. But the more you resist the decision of your soul, the more your life will be difficult in the years to come. And that's a fact. It's not a threat. Believe me. Because if your soul has decided for this lifetime to go through this evolution, you will. But in any case, humanity is upon this path, no matter what you are choosing. And again, you are resisting what is happening, where you can go with the flow of evolution, but using the new tools that are available. Thank you very much for listening. If you appreciate my videos or my channel, I would like you to subscribe to my channel. And thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye.